Yeah, but Behemoth did get caught in the CPZ and hammered. They're out. So let's have a look at the Iron Maiden final now. It will be Chompalot and Pussycat.
OK, the Iron Maidens final. This is not about whether or not they can drive anymore. These are both good drivers. Pussycat team, you've seen Chompalot in action. Where are you going to go for? Where's her weak spot?
All over it.
Now, where in particular?
Bodywork.
The bodywork, that's what you're going to go for. Right. You've seen the Pussycat in action. Where's the weak spot?
The wheels.
You're going to go for the wheels?
Anywhere up in there.
Because they're fast.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that's difficult. That is a fast robot, whether or not she's in control.
Not surprisingly, some might say, I've rather enjoyed Ladies' Night, but as always, it comes down to quarrel time. So let's see how our two finalists have been nasty enough to get here. But of course, they met at the first round phase with Spin Doctor there in the middle of them. Chompalot looked impressive to me. Spin Doctor was caught in the CPZ by shunt, suffered damage. So too did Pussycat, I felt, from Chompalot's dangerous-looking weaponry. Pussycat self-righting nearly got trouble from Mr. Psycho, but survived, while damage there to Spin Doctor was terminal. In round 2, Pussycat met Cat 3. Plenty of weaponry work by the Cat. Missing. Pussycat's damage was minor, and Gribble steered her machine back into ascendancy, started to cause damage herself, and that proved fatal for the Cat 3 team on a judge's decision. I know many of you may have felt Cat 3 was the more aggressive, but just look at the damage caused to it. Chompalot met Behemoth and won in controversial fashion. Turned over, righted by shunt. Should it have interfered there? That's what the Behemoth team were complaining about. In the end, no doubt though, into the CPZ. Shunt could cause major damage and did. Straight to the heart of the problem. No power after that for Behemoth. They were out. Chompalot finished with a flourish. Behemoth went down. Debs Cook went into the Iron Maidens final. So the Iron Maidens final. Pussycat against Chompalot. We know a lot about Pussycat. We've seen them over the years. But now, of course, the women at the controls. That's what Iron Maiden's all about. So, Philippa, how are the old dears down in the pits then?
They are nervous. It's pretty much as stereotypical as you would imagine it to be. They're absolutely terrified. Not mentioning any names, but Debs, certainly, of Chompalot fame, and somebody else has definitely been sick already. They're absolutely terrified. Now, the thing is, I don't think they're terrified so much about the driving as about what the other halves will do to them if they smash up their robot.
They've just been trying to interfere, have they? The
Constant. Men? They cannot let go of these babies. Let go, let the women take control, and then you'll see what happens.
I'm going to go for Pussycat here. Who are you going for?
I think Chompalot, actually. Not just because you're going for Pussycat, but because Pussycat slightly doesn't have the aggression that I think you need. And we've seen Chompalot using those jaws. And she can pick things up and she can drive them into the pits. And I think that's maybe what we'll see.
OK, we disagree, and I bet down there in the Iron Maidens final it's been vicious.
I say, what a ladylike evening it's been. These girls will never need rolling pins again. But now, are you ready to find out our first Iron Maidens champion? Good. Then let the final begin.
Chompalot. Debs Cook driving. Will husband Simon interfere? Draftsman by trade.
Pussycat.
Anne Gribble driving. Will Alan, engineer by trade, interfere? Will the house robots interfere? Growler. And Sergeant Bash. 3, 2, 1. Will the Sergeant knock the Iron Maidens into shape? I don't think so. These are worthy finalists. Done tremendously well. Anne Gribble really has improved with her style and control. Ooh, as the contest has gone on, and Chompalot there has driven itself onto the arena floor. The weaponry very low down. Look, has spiked into the floor of the arena. Debs Cook needs to rev up in reverse and get away if she can. Sergeant Bash has a look. Freed again by Pussycat, I think. And Chompalot lives to fight another day. And Gribble maybe inadvertently helped out there, or sportingly so. Chompalot turning. Oh, look at the power of Growler coming in. A Cat 3 hat looks on. Worn by Stuart Farmer, weapons operator of Pussycat there. Debs Cook at the controls of Chompalot. Head to head meets the flashing blade of Pussycat. Push and shove. This isn't handbags at 6 paces, I can tell you. Pussycat spinning away. Chompalot looking for an opportunity. Little word in the ear of Debs there from Simon. Trying to get a side-on attack, Chompalot. Pussycat turning away. Chompalot from behind, great attack. Pussycat slamming into the floor, spinner release. You can hear the alarm going. Chompalot in again. Not too sure that was necessary. It was already spinning. And looking on. Pussycat right on the drop zone cross. You don't want to stay there for too long. Debs trying to steer Chompalot into a position of ascendancy, and she's doing that. Look at this. Pushing the 96-kilo Pussycat all around the arena floor. Chompalot has a grip here of Pussycat. Will they try and get it into a CPZ? There's the pit release button to the left-hand side. A helpful hand from Simon Cook. And left all alone by Alan. And Chompalot has succeeded in pressing Pussycat onto the pit release. Great stuff. Pussycat goes down. That's a terrific victory for Debs Cook, the Cook family, and Chompalot.
Cease.
Very, very well done indeed. The Iron Maidens champion, Chompalot.
What a turn-up for the books. Pussycat consigned to the pit of oblivion. Our Iron Maiden champions are Chompalot. You're everybody's favourite.
Yes, I know, but we had absolutely no grip out there whatsoever. I just couldn't even... I was going to do some downward chops and I just couldn't get her up right. She was just spinning away.
She kept getting away from that sort of saw of yours. You couldn't really do any damage.
No, but every time I spun round, it would just carry on.
You kind of got to grip with the drive, and you can drive it a lot better now.
Yeah, I haven't had as much experience as this lady over here. If I had it done, I would have been the best driver, woman driver in Robot Wars.
Oh, she's laying down the gauntlet now, you know. Are you disappointed?
Yeah, not awfully, no, because they're a really good team, and fair play, she drove it well.
Oh, well, I'm sure we'll see the Pussycat team back at Robot Wars.
Sure will.
Yeah.
You sure will.
Will you be taking over the controls then?
No, you think she's bad driving? You want to see me?
Congratulations,
Thanks
unlucky.
very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pussycat! Well, Chompalot. As I said, you know, Pussycat were everybody's favourite. But you beat them. All the smart money was going for Pussycat, and yet they couldn't get hold of you. You kept getting them in your little chompers. And excellent driving at the end.
It took me a while to warm up.
But you seem to keep out of the way of that circular saw, which can do an awful lot of damage.
Yeah, that was the only thing that really could harm us, we'd figured, after meeting them in the first round, so we tried to stay away from it.
And as I say, excellent driving at the end. Here is your trophy. You are our Iron Maiden champions. Show to the camera. Let's hear it for the champions! Chompalot! Well, the fairer sex came through our doors, but they weren't that gentle on Robot Wars. Bye-bye. Congratulations, man.